All right, so we got another story. Obviously, people are asking about
the coronavirus. So now let's talk about the coronavirus, because this is a juicy topic for me. This is something I've actually been studying recently and all that.
Wait, hold on. Wait, bring it to the world. Look, I mean, there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. I don't really necessarily think this is some population stuff, like population control stuff, because it didn't even originate in America. It started in China, and honestly, in my opinion, it did start in a lab. At first, they were saying it was bats, and they were saying it was some other animals. But honestly, I think that it really started in a lab. But who knows? It's kind of weird. Like how we talked about on that other. You spilled water on it? How we talked about it on that other episode. I think it was the very first episode that we did. We said that it was so coincidental, so convenient that this virus starts spreading. Like when the stuff in Hong Kong is going on. Now the Hong Kong streets are empty. Everything is on lockdown. But really what I wanted to talk about was how it's spreading. It's just, all right, so go ahead and say what you say, because I got not an interesting theory. It's not really a theory, but more like a question.
All right, so hear me out on this. Hear me out, right? Coronavirus, from the very start, from the moment that I heard about it, I was like, oh yeah, they started in a lab. It had to have started in a lab. It was like a gut feeling. I'm like, yo, bro, ain't no way that you're about to sit here and tell me that they got coronavirus from bat soup. Like, come on, bro. Out of all the things that, no offense, and I don't mean this in a racist way.
He means it in a racist way.
I don't mean it in a racist way. Out of all the things that the Chinese eat, you're gonna sit here and tell me that a quote unquote deadly virus came from bat soup? I don't think so. Anyway. Maybe. Not only that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I had said, hold on, let me see.
No, he's not saying that.
I had said that it started in a lab. Nobody believed me. Everybody's like, nah, you're far fetched. Now look at what's going on. Mm-hmm. Now apparently it did. They're investigating it because it might have started in the lab. But that's besides the point. Now hear me out on this, right? I'm gonna go a little bit left with this, but you gotta hear me out on this, all right?
All right, let's see this left field shit.
Listen. If you think about it, right? If you know the story, like the actual full story behind World War Z, right? Mm-hmm. So it all starts that disease started in China as well, right?
I mean, I've seen the movie, but it was a long time ago. I don't remember much of the movie.
The World War Z virus started in China, right? And then the Chinese in that story, the Chinese were trying to keep it away from the media, basically, because they didn't want, you know what I'm saying? Fair foreign thing. So they had hid it from all the other places, right? Then, they in order to hide it, they caused ruckus in Taiwan, basically. Yeah. They caused ruckus in Taiwan to go, you know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't say, oh yeah, look at this virus in China. Yeah. It's turning people into zombies, blah, blah. And then the first time that it started getting serious, the virus started getting serious, was when they made it to South Africa due to black market and illegal trade and whatnot. And that's when the media started covering it, right?
You're talking about the movie, right?
Yeah, in the story, yeah. So then from there, the media started covering it a little bit, but they made a fake vaccine, a placebo basically, and said, yeah, this is the vaccine. You guys don't need to worry about it anymore. So everything calmed down because it was mass hysteria and mass panic. And then it came to America, and by the time that anybody realized how bad this disease actually was, it started. It was already too late. Mm-hmm. So my theory obviously is that I feel with China actually hiding the truth about everything, we might be seeing a zombie apocalypse.
So it's crazy you mentioned that. So before we get into that, because I want to talk about that was the theory. It's not a theory. It's just something a question that I got for y'all to give an answer, and maybe the audience can give their answer too. Ivan, I don't know about it being used for war. Maybe China was doing that, because it's a biological weapon at the end. You can get a lot of people killed, but people don't die fast, right? So, and I think that and it's only a 2% death rate. Yeah. So it's it's not that bad. And I think only one person in America has died so far, but there's a lot of cases that are popping up in America. Too.
So the thing about it is that your body, if you have a good immune system or even a decent immune system, your body will be able to fight it off within 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's really only killing old people and
people with weak immune systems,
and weak immune systems and young kids and stuff. But no, what I was saying is what would you do I'm not saying that that's what coronavirus is, but imagine like this was some virus that was going all over the world, and it turned like into some zombie shit, like he said. What would you do like if we had a zombie apocalypse?
Alright, so think about so first of all, before listen, that's what I'm saying, because we could be
it
talking
depends
about
on what kind of zombie.
We could be talking about World War Z zombies, or we could be talking about Walking Dead zombies.
World War Z zombies.
First of all, if it's World War Z zombies, I'm grabbing the grip and I'm blowing my brains out because we're not surviving.
We're not surviving. They were like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
They ran fast as fuck.
They used to jump.
Bro, soon.
Climbing buildings, like they were bugging.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. If you gave me the choice, to see 4,000 Walking Dead zombies outside, like right now, like no preparation at all, or see 3 World War Z zombies outside.
They're slow, right? Like they're just walking.
Yeah, they're just walking. I just boom, done.
Yeah. Boom, or not even. You don't. But the thing is,
away from them,
you don't even need a gun. You don't even need a gun to kill Walking Dead zombies. You can walk out with a knife and just stab them in their head. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's not the safest way to kill the zombie. But
yeah.
You can't do that with a World War Z zombie. The World War Z zombie is taking you up top, eating your guts, and you're done for. Like
that's crazy. Yeah, and Briggs, more people do die yearly from the flu than are dying from this coronavirus. I think also like the American media is like overblowing this shit up. Like,
they do it to everything.
China is clearly, obviously, like they're hiding something. You know, they could have had, if they had not been like trying to silence their own people when this stuff came out, I think like majority of the world would have been more prepared, but like they're trying to hide it.
Way out of proportion.
But it is getting blown out of proportion.
China has like 800,000 cases. There's so many people in China, it's not even a lot.
They have like 80.
They have 800,000 cases.
No, it's like 80 or 90,000. It's not 800.
No, it's 800.
It's
There's
like
a million cases worldwide. 800 of them are in China.
Yeah, I know China has the most. I don't think it's. Well, it could be. I don't know because I haven't looked into it. But I know, like, for a fact, like, if China had not done what they did, like, we probably wouldn't be in this situation right now. Like, but people are blowing out of proportion. Just like G said in the comments, he said like on Amazon you can't find no like hand sanitizer, and like wherever you find it, like people are selling it online for like crazy amounts of money, bro.
Bro, that's a company.
Like they're selling like a pack
hand sanitizer at the PX.
They're selling like a pack for like $80, bro. $80.
That's a company, yo.
Yo, we just go to the commissary real quick, grab a bunch of those and sell them online. People buy them.
Yeah.
We can make some bread. Nah, but yeah, like I haven't been too scared. Like I actually did go and do some prep though. I went to Walmart and I got me some.
All right, I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Some white rice and then some beans, like just in case. And then I got shit in there.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. The dude talking about a Walmart in New Jersey going batshit crazy. If God came to me and gave me a choice and he said, yo, listen, you can contain this coronavirus, right? The super deadly coronavirus, and you could just send it to one state and it just stays contained in that state, does not leave the state's borders. I'm picking New Jersey.
Nah, if you gave me that choice,
you gave
me that choice, I'm picking California.
That's a difficult decision.
Nah, I'm picking California. So the difference, California gotta go, bro.
So the difference between so my problem with picking.
Hi Jane, what's up?
The difference between me picking California over New Jersey is that I've never had a bad experience in California. And
you ever been to California?
I don't have to go to California. Like I'm picking New Jersey out of my.
Of course, you're not gonna have a bad experience.
He's in New Jersey, but he stayed in New Jersey.
He stayed.
Bro, I'm telling you, but I only go to New Jersey because my best friend is there. Bro.
Yeah. So what you gonna do if your best friend would have catch it there?
I'm telling him to get out. If God has given me this decision, I'm be like, yo, bro, get out, like right now.
But yeah, nah. If it was me, I'm picking California, bro. I mean, I'm just gonna get rid of like all their politicians and all the homeless people they got. They got a homeless people problem, so might as well.
Frozen?
And then nah, it's good. It's just that shit does that sometimes.
So back to the point though. About this being a zombie apocalypse. So I'm telling you, all right. So you gotta pick the type of zombie here. Are we talking like, or you can even bring it a step further and bring in the I Am Legend zombies too, because those are even worse. Like I'm definitely. They
weren't zombies. They were like humans that like caught some virus. Yeah. I guess that would be like a more good example though. Like that would be a better example because it's just like a virus. It's not like they just became zombies or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But
they still ate people though.
And didn't they eat the animals too?
Yeah.
They ate that.
They chased deer on their bare feet. I'm not gonna lie. If I had a virus like that and I still had consciousness, and you're telling me that I'm a superhuman now, why would I ever want to be cured? Why would I ever want to be cured?
Get coronavirus.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Why would I ever want to be cured?
You're running an 8-minute 2 mile.
Alright. But yeah, like, at that point, why would I want to be cured? Like, I'm going out there and I'm letting the motherfuckers infect me. Like,
yeah, but you're gonna lose your hair, you're gonna lose your thought, like, you're not gonna be...
No. We're still conscious.
Yeah, but you see already look. You could be conscious.
Okay, but everybody looks like that. What does it matter? Like, would you rather...
But then what are they gonna eat once they... what are you gonna eat, like, once, like, all the food? Because they're not worried about, like, industries and stuff like that. They're not worried about nothing. Like, they're not gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna go to my job and, like, cut some meat up today, or I'm gonna go do my truck driving job.
No,
like,
I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna chase a deer.
Looking for humans to eat.
No, they chase deers too.
Well, how many deers you gonna find in a city, bro? And what happens when all the deers get ate?
Then I'm dead. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I don't know, because I think they eat them, but like, didn't they not die from starvation? Like, they could be starved.
I don't think they did die from starvation. I think they can be starved. They just can't be out in the sunlight.
Yeah. So you basically like a crackhead vampire.
All right. So let's just say that this zombie apocalypse is Walking Dead, because those are the easy. That's a zombie apocalypse in easy mode. See,
look, she's saying it. Look, Melina said it. I Am Legend zombies. They're actually vampires. So
that's even better.
Crackhead vampires. Just like I said, I didn't even know that. How you a bald vampire? I guess that's better than being.
All right, so we're playing zombie apocalypse in easy mode, right? Walking Dead zombies. If it is zombie apocalypse, the first thing I'm doing, bro, is going on post.
Yeah, I think like
anything with a gate. Anything with a gate.
Like most of the military bases would probably be like the last defense type shit. Yeah. And like, so I'd go on post, but I'd probably go raid Walmart for some guns though.
I mean, you wouldn't even need it. There's guns on post. There's plenty of guns on post.
Yeah, but
the thing is,
they really gonna let people in the arms room?
Bro, there's guns in stores on post.
Yeah.
PX every day.
Yeah,
I've never seen them on the main PX.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen them.
That's hilarious, actually, because that was the first.
Well, I rarely go to the PX anyways. Like,
so, I mean, the thing is, when you're on,
I think I've been here. The amount of time I've been here, I think I've been to the PX maybe like 5 or 6 times.
So I'm not just talking about on post because it's safe or anything. Because you got to think about it, bro. On post has a bunch of land. Like we can farm, we can raise animals, we can demolish some of the
especially that post. Yeah. Since it's so big, it's like that shit is humongous. It's like bigger than a lot of cities too in the United States. So you could probably make it into and then I don't know. Do the zombies in Walking Dead, they don't climb, right?
No, they don't climb. We just gotta hope that Negan don't pull up. We don't get a Negan on post, because then we're fucked.
Yo, we ain't got no mask, man. There's no coronavirus here in Texas, bro. No cases.
I got a mask. Well, never mind. I was about to say I got a mask in my car.
This man ain't got no mask. Now, let's switch up the topic, man. I got one for y'all, man. This one I thought about.
We're not even done with the whole zombie apocalypse.
So, all right. So go ahead. So what you got?
No, I mean, it was just like you said. What are you doing? So it's like
me personally. Like I said, I'm probably raiding Walmart for guns. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of chaos though. Like honestly, guns and food would probably be like the best thing. I think,
to be honest with you, if it's a Walking Dead apocalypse,
or like a bunch of boxes of MREs, bro.
If it's a Walking Dead apocalypse, I think people will be killing people more than zombies will be killing people.
Yeah, probably.
See now, if it's a World War Z zombie, you go on post, bro, and you're getting taken out instantly, bro. You gotta hide in an underground bunker and hope that the motherfuckers just never find
you. No, I mean, if you're going on post, it all depends. I mean, if you can show that you belong to, you can get in post.
Yeah, but the World War Z zombies are taking the whole world.
Yeah, but we wasn't talking about the World War Z zombies.
I know, but I said that the Walking Dead apocalypse is easy mode, so that's what I'm saying. But I said contrary. If now we're gonna talk about a World War Z apocalypse. What are you doing? I already said I'm killing myself.
What am I doing, bro?
You're killing yourself too?
Nah, bro, I'm gonna fight it out.
Have fun.
Oh yeah, have fun, bro.
I'm gonna fight it out.
Bro, I've always had to get all his legs.
I've always had I wouldn't call it a fantasy, right? But I've always had this thought, what if the world started ending? I've always thought about what I would do. I would run here first and do this and that. Cause bro, I'm not giving up. Well, I probably can't run as well anymore because I don't fucking do PT, but I'll probably I don't know. I'm not killing myself though. I love myself too much, man. Do that shit.
Yeah, I love myself too, bro. And then like,
you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, he must have never seen the movie, bro.
The World War Z.
Yeah,
I have seen it. It's just it was a long time ago, and I really.
That's what I'm saying. You need to refresh in your memory.
Maybe I should rewatch it. Yeah, maybe I need to rewatch it.
Them zombies is definitely kill yourself worthy. Like there's nothing in this world currently right now that will make me kill myself. But if there was a World War Z like type outbreak, bro, I'm grabbing the biggest gun possible so there's no chance of survival.
Yo, speaking of, I mean, this is like kind of out of topic, but not really. And I'm obviously not gonna play it, but I seen a video. Y'all seen the video of that one dude that literally took a shotgun to his head and he blew himself out, and like he was still breathing, like his whole head was gone, and you still see him go. Like his tongue was like...
Yeah, because you're not supposed to go up here. You're supposed to go down here to make sure everything goes.
Yo, he literally blew the half of his head. All he had was like this part.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And then he was still going...
That's terrible. That's terrible. I would never want to experience
that. Was like that, bro. I don't know what the hell I would do.
Never want to experience that.
So you say you're killing yourself. So what about medium mode? So you would consider which one is medium mode?
I don't even know it's medium mode.
No, medium mode would be the DayZ because the ones in
you said DayZ, you mean World War Z?
World War Z DayZ.
No, they wouldn't be.
But what about the ones from
I Am Legend?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have one astounding weakness.
No sunlight.
No sunlight. So you can scavenge throughout the whole. I would consider those medium probably. Then, because you could
during the day you could just go out.
Yeah, you could go out, scavenge, do whatever you need during the day, and then during the night fortify everything, and you'll be fine.